Sinusuklay ko ang aking buhok habang hinihintay ang pagdating ni Andrew. Sabado ngayon kaya't dito na nagpalipas ng gabi ang aking kaibigan na si Myla. Alam ko rin namang hindi siya agad nakatulog kakaisip kung ano bang nangyari kahapon. Namaywang ito sa akin habang pinapanood ako. Abat, saan ang lakad mo? Babalik rin ako. May bibilhin lang. Alam kong magkikita kayo kahit mas mabuti na sabihin mo na yung totoo, Catherine. Napailing ako. No matter how hard I try to hide something from her, she will know it eventually. Hindi ka makakapagsinungaling sa best friend mo. I sigh and I face her. Ipinatong ko ang suklay sa drawer bago magsalita. Oo, at walang ibang ibig sabihin to, okay? Totoong may bibilhin lang kami. She rolled her eyes at me. Since when did you become friends with him? Sabihin mo nga, binablackmail ka ba niyang makipag-date? Pinipilit ka ba niyang pumayag para hindi niya kunin si Albert? Ano? Hindi, Myla. Alam kong hindi mo maiintindihan pero mali ka nang iniisip. At isa pa, saan galing yung date? Date talaga? No way, please. Mali ko ba kung nagkakamabutihan na kayo? Ibang-iba na kayo kumpara last week, Catherine. Parang nung kailan lang, umiiyak ka sa braso ko dahil takot na takot ka. I knew the truth, girl, at naniniwala kong totoong sinasabi mong kinuha ka ng arogante na yon. Sandali nga, Myla. Huminahon ka pwede. His officer Salvador. May pangalan yung tao. Huwag mong tawaging arogante. Lumapit ito sa kanya at umupo di kalayuan kung saan siya nakapwesto. Wala akong pake, and you should too. Should be scared of him, Kat. He can do things. Anything, and you know that. Pero anong ginagawa mo? He's not taking my son, and I won't let him if he did. Pumayag lang ako bilang balik utang na loob, Myla. He gave me my son, and has asking this request. Kusa akong pumayag at hindi niya ako pinilit. Paliwanag ko sa aking kaibigan. Kita kong pinipilit niyang intindihin ang sinabi ko pero kilala ko siya. Parehas kaming ipipilit ang gusto masunod lang. But I won't this time. Lumapit ako sa kanya at hinawakan ng kanyang palad. Huwag kang mag-alala, Myla. Walang mangyayaring masama sa akin o kahit na sa anak ko. I'm just going to his ex-wedding and just pretend that I was his girlfriend or something. And that's it. Pero nanlaki ang mga mata nito sa aking sinabi. What? You're going with him? Bakit? Teka, tama ba ako nang narinig? His ex-wedding? Nahibang ka na ba, Catherine? Para akong mahihilo sa dami ng tanong ni Myla sa akin. Alam kong parang mabilis lahat ng pangyayari pero mas mabuti na iyon. The faster we go, the faster this madness will end. We still have 4 days before the wedding and it come closer and closer as the days passed. I don't have much time to explain it to my own best friend. Kung di pa ito nagpalipas ng gabi roon ay baka hindi pa rin niya ito masabi ang tungkol sa bagay na yon. Oo, ex niya at isa pa hindi to date, okay? Simpleng mamimili lang talaga kami ng mga kailangan kong suotin next week. Next week? Agad-agad? Pambihira ka naman, Catherine. Ikaw ni mismo naglagay sa ikagugulo ng buhay ninyong mag-ina. Hindi ako agad nakasagot sa mga sinabi ng kaibigan ko. May part sa akin na alam kong may punto siya pero nakapagdesisyon na ako. At pinangahawakan ko ang pinangako ni Andrew na lalayuan niya kami ng anak ko once na matapos to. Hindi ko na lamang pinansin ang mapait niyang ekspresyon ng magpaalam ko. Her and my other friend, Dominic, always visits my child every weekend. Siguro gusto rin nilang malibang si Albert and I am thankful for that. Nag-e-effort silang pasahihin ang anak ko kahit na simpleng pagbisita nila. Alam kasi nilang dalawa lang kami ng anak ko lagi ang magkasama. They care for him just as much as I cared for my son. They are the ones who witnessed my rough life and they still here with me until now. Nothing changed and we're still the same. Catherine. Hey. Love? Rinig niyang sabi ni Andrew sa kanyang tabi. I turned my head and looked at him. You're pacing out again. May problema ba? Inikot ko ang aking paningin. Hindi ko na malayang nakarating na kami sa mall. Masyado ata akong nag-overthink sa mga bagay-bagay kaya hindi ko napansing nandito na pala kami. Imbis na sagutin ang tanong niya pero ngumiti na lamang ako bilang sagot. We enter inside at dumiretso agad kami sa isang sikat na fashion boutique. Binati kami ng isang babae at pinadiretso sa isang stall na may mga nakahilerang iba't ibang style pero iisang kulay na damit. Saglit kong nakalimutan ang pagtatalo namin ni Myla nang inabala ko ang aking sarili sa pagpili. Kailangan ba talaga puti? Yun bang theme? I have no idea, but he told me to pick the dress I want and he will decide if he'll buy it or not. He's so bossy telling me that annoys me. Wala siyang masyadong binanggit tungkol sa kasal. Maybe I should ask him for some few details para kahit papano may alam ako. Nakapili ako ng halos 4 na iba't ibang klasing damit. Sinamahan ako kanina ng babae na bumati sa amin. She leads the way in the fitting room as I follow her. I examine the room when I get there. Iniwan niya akong mag-isa para makapagbihis. There's this big mirror in front of me that will let me fully see the dress. Fitting room pa lang halatang mamahalin na. The dress are neatly hangs in front of me. Masinuna kong subukan ang una kong napili. I inhale, examining myself in front of this huge mirror. She intimidates me. Can't almost recognize my own self. The Katrine I know will never wear something expensive like this. But for the wedding, maybe she will. Ni hindi ko na muling matandaan kung kailan ko binili ang sarili ko ng mga ganitong bagay o inuna ang aking sarili bagong aking anak. Albert is my first priority on all things when he came into my life. Simula noon, sinabi ko na sa aking sarili di bali nang wala ako basta meron ng anak ko. Sinilip ko si Andrew sa maliit na uwang na nakasarang kurtina ng fitting room. Prenting nakaupo ito sa silya at nakatapat mismo kung nasaan siya naroon. It's obviously placed there so your special someone can see the dress on you. But in our case, he's not my special someone. Kita kong parang naiinip na ito sa paghihintay. I hold my heart and calm myself.
What are you doing keeping me waiting so long right here?
Agad akong napaatras sa malakas na boses ng binata. He came inside the fitting room without a warning. Agad akong nagpanik para palabasin siya. Anong? Get out, Andrew! Sino may sabing pwede ka nalang basta pumasok o sumilip dito? Masama ang mga tingin nito sa akin habang sinusuri ang aking suot.
I don't like when someone is keeping me waiting, Catherine.
I rolled my eyes at him. Bakit ba napakabossy ng taong ito kahit kailan?
I don't like that. Masyado kang hindi komportable at halatang naiilang ka sa isuot yan.
How did he know?
Try something else, Catherine. Don't keep me waiting.
He warns me. Bakit hindi ka ba makapaghintay, ha? Gustong-gusto kong ibato yung hanger sa may tabi ko kundi lang talaga ako nakapagpigil.
Or, I will enter here while you're still changing.
Agad itong lumabas sa fitting room na may ngisi sa labi. Nakaalis na ito bago pa man niya maibato ang hanger na hawak. Ang lalaking yun. Subukan niya lang at ipapalo ko sa kanya tong hawak ko. I actually dressed fast. Aaminin ko bahagyang natakot ako sa banta ni Andrew kahit na alam kong hindi niya iyon gagawin. But quick myself to get dressed just in case. Malay ko ba kung bigla na lang yung totohanin ng sinabi? Mas mabuti na nag-iingat, di ba? I get out of the fitting room holding my shoulders and his eyeing me again. I can't tell if it's the dress he's checking out or me. And I know it's the dress eventually. Why? Because why would someone like him would check someone like me, right? What would he check on me if he actually did? My stretch marks? I laugh at myself.
Change the dress, Catherine.
I snap out in my head when I hear him said that. Kumunot ang noo ko sa sinabi niya at ibinaba ang tingin sa aking sarili. Wala namang pangit sa suot niya ngayon kahit hindi niya napigilang magreklamo. Ano? Bakit? Maganda naman to ah. At isa pa, hindi naman ikaw yung magsusuot. Bakit pa ako makikinig sa gusto mo?
Because I don't like your style when it comes to choosing a dress.
I never felt so wounded with words alone. Excuse me?
Go and change inside, Catherine.
I almost throw this expensive and beautiful white dress inside the fitting room, but I stopped myself from doing it at maayos ko pa ring ibinalik iyon sa pagkakahangar sa kabila ng aking nararamdamang inis. Agad kong inalis iyon at muling nagsukat ng ibang damit. I love the 4 of them including this one. This plain white dress has a ruffle like waves covering my chest sideways, ending in my life like a sash. It's a half-off shoulder, revealing my right shoulder bare. It wasn't revealing too, so I picked this dress. It fits me perfectly from my curvy body, from my thick legs ending just above my knee. I like Judges at hindi niya iyon maitatanggi dahil kita ko kung paano ko tignan ni Andrew sa aking suot nang muli akong lumabas. But disappointment hits me when he said that it looked like I was going on some random party. How could he just insult me like that? Paano niya nagawang sabihin na pangit ang suot ko kahit na iba nakikita ko sa mga mata niya? I can tell that he likes the dress too. I saw it. The way he roams my body up and down 2 times. It frustrates me. Inalis ko ang damit na iyon habang marahang pinupunasan ang mga luhang kumawala sa aking mga mata. I'm just overreacting things. Sure I did. Kahit na masama at wala na siya sa mood ng mga oras na iyon, ay maayos pa rin niyang ibinilik ang damit. I knew it took me minutes to come out so before I could. He enters inside. He drained my positive energy today. I was just standing there looking at myself as he slowly approached me. Hinawakan niya ang likod ko. Hindi ako nagsalita at unti-unti niyang sinara ang zipper niyon. I didn't ask for his help to do that but I let him anyway. He looked at me through the mirror as I focused my eyes on me. He placed both of his hands in my waist as he whispered how sorry he was for insulting me lately. He should be guilty for saving those harsh words in me. I do love the dress but on some reasons he had a point. My eyes went closed as I felt his lips placed at my back of my ears as he untied my hair from my tight bun. I found him still staring at me with those blue eyes when I opened my eyes.
Stay, and don't move. I want to admire you more, Catherine. This dress suits you very much.
He told me. I don't believe him. This dress is too plain just like me. Boring and not exciting. It's just a plain white sleeve dress hanging above my knee. The design is too plain. Just a wavy style from the down part and that's it. Ito na siguro ang pinakahuling pipiliin niya sa 4 na nagustuhan niya. Ewan niya ba ba't napili iyon ng binata?
Wala ka bang balak bawasan o iriban yung buhok mo?
Tanong nito sa kanya habang nag-iikot sila sa mall. I shake my head at his question. Wala pa naman akong balak bawasan ang mahaba kong buhok. I'm still making it long so I can sell it. Pera pa rin kasi iyon at walang masama ron.
Okay, I guess we can eat now. I'm sure you're tired.
I am so beyond tired. Ngayon lang ata ako nagtagal sa mall ng 5 oras. He really did buy me everything at siya lahat ang nagbayad. Inulit ko pa sa kahera kung magkano ang damit na napili niyang susuotin ko ng 3 beses bago niya iyon mabayaran. I just can't believe that plain dress cost him 7,000. Paulit-ulit kong sinasabi sa aking sarili na hindi iyon date kundi isa lamang iyong simpleng pag-shopping para sa paparating na wedding. I heard him say table for 2 and held my hand as we enter inside. Hindi siguro nito alintana ang simple kong suot kumpara sa suot nito at sa karamihang kumakain sa restaurant na iyon. He ordered for me and I hope it's delicious as it sounds. Habang naghihintay ay nakwento nito sa kanyang may kapatid siyang babae. I said sorry when he told me that he was dead that it was fine. Matagal na raw iyon at gusto na lamang niyang kalimutan. Hindi ko siya tinanong kahit na gusto kong malaman bakit ito nawala. The food came and it's amazing just like what it told me it would be. Sinali niya ako ng red wine at nag-toast kami. He laughed at me when I gulped it down the first time before we can even toast our glass. He poured me again and I was so embarrassed. Mabuti na lang at siya lang ang nakakita kundi mapaghahalata ang hindi ako naglalabas o ni kumakain sa mga ganitong restaurant. Now, Philip looks na never sa tinasib na mga not finding or certain as now, nurse, seat. Mamog nga sa ngiblim, warm nga concert. Himag nakalagan nga ba nagngikapanip mo kang malag imiha. May hitwa na si Reza their salts missy. Na siyempre ba. Ngit the breakfast roast yung syrup fanernas. Her the wipahmaya. Oo, otot nga. Wipahibot ni Biasim na madinilip mo dia. Ay nyo tera rin ni kala lang nga masali amin o katilip pinipinas ni mabantiyak. Nads na wina ni na erwen niya. No, yung gaganghanos na ta nga kutunit ni anok no di. Derba isok ka na nga niping analong misano otot nga okibanis. No, hanap mo no ka na sapil nga pat na no at natapangan bo ulis so kawag ganip mo aburo na ano kanya rasani. Yawi, di udvayan. Disney your fustik, yalifit ni rots na nirregis mes nap sa wilulsot na. Nag-nervo, di na ran sa sid. Di na ran sa sid na there remember fos yung kemes ang alaregis may sip.
Have you ever thought of marrying someone?
I almost laughed at his serious question. I have. But my plans change, obviously. Now, I just want to be happy. Kontento na ako sa kung anong meron ako ngayon. My son is my happiness now.
And I don't need anything or anyone anymore.